I completely agree with you when you've said it's very important to know where we are right now. And that is the whole purpose of this session, the final part of the meeting, that is evaluation. Because as most of you are starting a new journey and as we've begun, okay, evaluation is something which is like a takeaway. So without evaluation, it is very, very difficult for us to get one step up and come back. So the first thing I observed, as I told when I came here first time, I told you I'll be evaluating the meeting right from the start till the end. So the first thing I observed when I came in was a flurry of activity. People who come here at 6:30, 6:40, 6:45 sometimes, okay, observe that the meeting is progressing. But what some of them don't realize is that there's a lot of activity which happens before 6:30. Okay, a lot of people setting up the whole place, okay, and all of that. So a very, very commendable job to all of them, because without them the meeting wouldn't happen in the first place. So I'll start off with the Sergeant at Arms, who is responsible for keeping the club equipments in place, the meeting in progress sign out there, writing the meeting number, agenda, and who are the speakers and all of that. But most importantly, the one thing which I observed about Sahil is when he started the meeting, he spoke like a seasoned Toastmaster. That power, that pitch, that pace, those pauses are what are important to set the precedent for the meeting. Because the Sergeant comes, opens the meeting. And how he went on to say, I feel that leadership and communication are two important things. When you bring in personal experiences, when you say things like, I feel, I've done this, that forms an instant connect. Because everybody wants to know what you've done or what you're going to do. People have an unnatural interest in what other people are doing. The best example is Facebook. Right. Okay. And you ended with a quote. You ended with a quote. So there's always, in every word you said, there was a takeaway. So for a job well done, a big round of applause. Next, we move on to the President, Rajdeep sir. And let me tell you, when I first learned about introductions, somebody showed me a speech of Mr. Narayan Murthy introducing Sonia Gandhi when she came in 2006 to inaugurate the Infosys Mysore, one of the new buildings out there. If all of you have time, please go back and see that introduction. 2.5 minutes, the way he introduces. The way he introduces Sonia Gandhi, I don't know if she was prepared, but if I was in her place, I would have loved to speak. I would have loved to get on stage and speak. The same way Rajiv said, the way he introduced the Toastmaster of the day, I suddenly wanted to become the Toastmaster of the day. I mean, I was feeling so good about myself, even though I was not the Toastmaster of the day, that I really want to get on stage and wow, that is me. I'm on stage now and I'm going to talk. And that is very, very important to each one of us. Introductions. And more importantly, I'm sure he burnt the seeds of our ignorance by giving us that story about 114 years, how people were in ignorance. And before the start of the meeting, he made sure that the guests all stood up, they warmly welcomed. Okay, that is very important for a president and how they start off. So, job well done again. Big round of applause. And now I come to the Toastmaster himself. The first thing I noticed again is when the Toastmaster came and said, there's a standard line which you all say, right? Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. But he was playing the role of the Toastmaster himself. So in a way he introduced himself, which was nice, because I'm sure he realized why he was doing it. But he started with questions. He started with a lot of questions. Then he went a little into philosophy, the journey of life. What is the meaning? Because at some point of time, at some level, each of us is searching for it. The way Payal is searching for it right now. Each of us is searching for it. And the example of the auto and the Nim hands, the usage of humor, and how we all love surprises, as long as they're not problems. So each of these ensure we were caught on to it. And in the meanwhile, we also got to know a little about Santosh himself, all the places which he's been around India, and then how he found his passion, and how he related that to Raj Smriti finding his passion. So each point of time, because the Toastmaster is the person who conducts the complete meeting for us, right? So he ensured that we were all hooked on to him. That is very, very important. And the introductions he gave for each one of them, each of the speakers is, including me, okay, is wonderful. So again, for the job which is excellently done, a big round of applause. Before I move on, I would like to invite the individual speech evaluators to come on stage. The first speaker was Mahavir. Could I invite Toastmaster Prakash, please, on stage?